We have Inshada with us, an entrepreneur from Kashmir.
I'm representing my Kashmir through my Tobruk. Tobruk, it's a Kashmiri word actually, which means a blessing. A lot of people call me now Tobruk, which is like very good for me. Like people know me because of my brand and because of that, what I do, our craft. They are a blessing for us.
We're doing this for the students. We want to talk to students.
We have to address the queries of student entrepreneurs. This is not just about enterprising, this is the need for the nation now.
What we have learned so far in our conversations with entrepreneurs is that something happens in the childhood which shapes them.
My father, he didn't allow me to go outside. When I was doing my schooling, that time I had never thought that I'll start a business.
Where do you draw your strength from?
I was very bad in maths. Really very bad. And my father is like, कल से तुम इधर ये सीखोगे, hand knotted carpets. I was like, नहीं, मुझे नहीं सीखना है. That's what is happening in Kashmir also. जितने भी artisans अगर आप देखेंगे वहाँ पे, they won't allow their kids to go into the crafts.
Parents are assuming that government job has no stress or less stress.
People respect those who are in government jobs.
The people who are seeking jobs and the number of jobs that are there, they don't match. So we need opportunities, and those opportunities will come when students enterprise.
I think parents trust teachers more than their kids. That's how that trust should be used, like to grow and build them.
Many conversations that have happened today have made me feel so responsible as a teacher towards society, towards parents, towards kids who are coming.
If you really want to start something, just go for it. Don't care about the people. They'll just talk. अगर आप कुछ कर रहे हैं, still they will talk. अगर आप कुछ नहीं कर रहे हैं, still they will. And show them. कुछ बन के दिखाओ.
All right, let's get started for today. We have Inshada with us, an entrepreneur from Kashmir, fighting the odds to start a business using the traditional art of Kashmir, a crafts-based business. Went to the Craft Development Institute in University of Kashmir back in 2014. And learned from a background which was not craft, from a science background, and then going on to start a venture and enabling the community in Kashmir, ensuring that the craft in the Kashmir is brought out to the world, and starting as a student most importantly. And today we will explore Inshada's journey as a student and then an entrepreneur to today in Bangalore. She's building a network to take the venture forward. So welcome, Inshada.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. So what we're trying to do here is we are trying to help students know more about entrepreneurship. And for that reason, we also have with us a student. Prerak is a student at IIT Mandi. He is studying. He wants to become an entrepreneur, and he has a lot of questions. He is curious, and he's here with us at the table because I thought the conversation is incomplete. We are talking this, we're doing this for the students. We want to talk to students. Why don't we have a student with us who's trying to become an entrepreneur? So, Prerak, welcome to you as well.
Thank you so much, Dr. Puran. So, Dr. Puran and me are the hosts for Cracking the Student Entrepreneurship. This initiative was started by Dr. Puran back in 2023, and now we are here for the second round of Guess India survey, and we also have a podcast this time. We have to address the queries of student entrepreneurs. That is the main issue. And this is not just about enterprising, this is the need for the nation now.
True.
We don't have jobs right now. The numbers don't match. The people who are seeking jobs and the number of jobs that are there, they don't match. So we need opportunities, and those opportunities will come when students enterprise, when they use their knowledge to try to build a business or try to do something different that can be used to employ other people. It could be using your knowledge that you learned over your graduation or your master's or something that you were interested about, or it could come from your roots, your culture. That is why, to differentiate the odds of doing business, we have Inshada here. So over to you. Please tell us something about Tobruk and about you. Yeah.
So I started Tobruk in 2000. It was not first actually Tobruk. It was Riwayat. So then I saw like it is the Riwayat name that is everywhere. So then when I went to Shrishti, I was doing my scholarship program there in creative. It was this branding and visual merchandising. So then then I had an idea that I should choose something else. So फिर तुब्रुक आ गया. So तुब्रुक is actually, which means, it's a Kashmiri word actually, which means souvenir. So a blessing. So whenever you visit some place, it's a different place where it's a spiritual place, or it's a, like if you visit for a travel, so you want something souvenir from that place.
Right.
So in Kashmir, we called it Tobruk.
Okay.
So whenever anyone from our home or any person, he is traveling or he is going somewhere and he's going to a spiritual place, and we said, bring some Tobruk for me. So that's how I feel that our crafts are. They are a blessing for us.
Mm-hmm.
They are souvenir things which we show to world.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Tobruk. So a lot of people now, they don't know my name, so they call me now Tobruk. So which is very interesting, and which is like very good for me. Like people know me because of my brand and because of that what I do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what Tobruk is actually.
Okay. Tell us about the business, the products that you sell in Tobruk.
So in Tobruk, first I started from an embroidery, which is an Ari embroidery. So it is actually that craft, which is actually it is declining now because of the machine productions are going on. So it's lot of production is going in machine. So and it's very cheap also. So that product that art and craft Ari embroidery, which I want to revive. I started from that when it was 2018. So after that, I added all the crafts, like it's hand woven pashmina, it's Sozni embroidery, it's tilla work. These are the different embroideries and different types of weaving in Kashmir. So I started first from that embroidery, and after that, I added other things as well, because I thought, see, people know me, people trust my brand, so they want other products as well. So I had to add them, and I had a knowledge. I have learned this from CDI, that the material process and technologies in the craft, and what are the things that we use, and also that my family background is in craft, so I have information and knowledge about designing, which I learned in CDI and management and marketing. So I thought, why shouldn't I add all the crafts? So
Okay.
that's how I added other crafts as well.
So tell us a little more. What does Tobruk stand for? Yes, we have various embroidery forms, hand woven pashmina, different forms. But what does Tobruk stand for? Meaning, we have understood as a startup, as a company, as a venture. What does it mean to you?
For me, I'm representing my Kashmir through my Tobruk.
Mhm.
So it's more about showing our culture to other people outside Kashmir.
Okay.
It's more about that. It's not only about the products, it's all about the craft and culture that we are showing them.
You said that Ari, you are reviving the art of Ari. So something that is already dead, you try to revive that.
There's one more craft which is like that I also want to revive, but I haven't gone into that now. Maybe I'll start that later, but first I started from Ari embroidery, because artisans were suffering a lot because of the machine products are selling like hotcakes, and they're leaving the craft because they were not getting paid very well.
Mhm.
So they were getting very less wages. So because of that, I had to come and I started from that.
So is it the attachment to the art form, or is it that appeal of helping people back in Kashmir, or is it I have to do something for myself? Which one is appealing you,
I
appealed
think
you
it's
more
all
to
three.
build this?
It's all three. Yeah, most of it is like, first when I started business, it was like I have to do something for myself. But when you start doing, then it is more about helping the people also.
Hmm.
Then after all of the three doesn't come together.
Mhm.
Like first it is like I have to be independent, I have to start a business, and I'll be like financially stable.
Mhm.
First it was this, then after that I was like, no, I have to revive the craft, And then after that, like when I saw people, they were getting less wages, then I said, no, I have to pay them better. So this art is not dying.
But if you pay them better, your margins in the
Yeah,
business go
because yeah,
down, right?
that's what, like there are a lot of, like I that's why I have to educate people what handmade is, what machine made products are. So when you give them that knowledge, that things, like if you share the, if you educate people what handmade is, what machine made is, then people who appreciate art and craft, who love handmade products, they don't like compromise for the pricing.
Okay.
They never bargain for the
So
price.
if you
Never.
inform them why the prices are high, they'll buy it. So you're saying
Mm.
actually there is no need to compromise on the margins.
Yes.
You want to pay the artisans more, and the customer can pay more
Yes, yes.
because of the
People who appreciate crafts, who love crafts,
yeah.
they never bargain for like such kind of, because they know it's a unique, it takes time, it takes a skill to make the product. It's not just like hand machine made product.
Hmm. Okay.
This time we are talking about crafts. I would like to know more about the craft part of the thing, but I'm also thinking the initial, sir, this would also pass on to you. Initially, a person, a student, wants to do something for himself.
Hmm.
Like you said, no, like I want to be financially more stable. I want to start a business. When they start doing it, they see that there are other people also involved, and then you become empathetic. Your tunnel vision, your worldview increases,
Yeah.
and then you also first you think of yourself, then you start thinking about others, and then you think about making a huge impact.
Yeah, very interesting. I think any individual, be a student or someone else,
Mm.
initially when you start, maybe some people are motivated,
Mm.
because they want to help others. But yes, primarily, if you can't help yourself,
You can't help others. True.
God helps those who help themselves, right? So you have to first focus on yourself and say, what do I do for myself? And then gradually this vision widens, saying, oh, I can also help others. And then gradually you realize I can't do this on my own. I have to have others in the fold as well.
Yes.
And becomes bigger and bigger. And now Inshada is saying that there are three reasons, not just one. It's not just business, but it's to revive the art, to help the artisans, right? And then to, of course, build a venture for my own sake as well.
So now let's bring the little Inshada back. Okay, how was she as a student growing up? Did she also started to do something for herself now?
Yes.
How did it turn out to become so big?
So when I was in school, I had never thought that I'll start my business and I'll go into crafts, because I have seen my mother when I was a kid. She was doing embroidery, and she has never been to school, and she used to saw my book, and she used to like see that, and then she used to give me pages on my English copy, and then she used to do embroidery, and I was doing my copy, like I was doing my page and everything. Then I remember now that many times I had this thought that I should help these women to to grow, and to start, not start their own, but to help them, like they are doing embroidery and everything. So that's what I was as a kid. But after that, when I did my, after 10th class and after 12th, I did my this high school in science only. So फिर वही था, डॉक्टर बनना है, एंट्रेंस देना है, एंड doctor, he is like doctor and engineer, like kuch na kuch karna hai. So I was the same. So, and also in my family, like they are into crafts, but it's like that there is no social recognition for that. Like it's more like government jobs are more respectful there. Like people respect those who are in government jobs, and they don't respect the people who are doing the craft, who are doing the hand embroidery and this. My father, he was also doing hand knotted carpets, and then he started his own business, and we have like after that we are like 30-40 looms with us. So, and he also told me like when I was like doing my schooling, that time I had never thought that I'll start a business. I went to college. I did my BSc in industrial fish and fisheries with majors in chemistry and zoology.
Right.
I was very interested in organic chemistry and industrial fish and fisheries. So उसके बाद मैंने सोचा that I'll go further masters MSc in industrial fish and fisheries, or I'll go further zoology MSc. So my father, he didn't allow me to go outside, and he's like, no, whatever you have to do, just there's a university and yahi pe kar lo. So then I didn't get selected for the MSc in Kashmir University, and after that my cousin, he told me that there's a one more program in Kashmir University that you should see this and you should look into this. So then मैंने अपना फॉर्म भरा and I got selected. I gave 2 exams and personal interview. I got selected. And for the first year, like, I was like, मैं यहाँ पे क्यों हूँ?
Hmm.
It is the same crafts जो हमारे घर में कहा गया था, इससे दूर रहो.
Okay.
You have to study only, you have to become a doctor, you have to get a government job, but why I am here? For the first year, I was like, it was very traumatizing for me, like, why I am here. So, but we were used to get the faculty from outside, but they were like very interesting in creativity, designing, and everything. So the course became very interesting after that. But first 6 7 months, it was like, why I am here. So
Great.
yeah, that's how like I went to CDI.
I'm double clicking on what Prerak asked. As a student, let us go further back. As a child,
Hmm.
What happened? Of course, you did BSc. You were interested in fishery. You were interested in organic chemistry,
Yeah.
and then accidentally you landed into Craft Development Institute in University of Kashmir. Um but what we have learned so far in our conversations with entrepreneurs is that something happens in the childhood which shapes them, which builds them, which gives them strength.
Hmm.
It can be a conversation, it can be sports, it can be music, something, right? So where do you draw your strength from, which you feel like, I'm an entrepreneur because probably, these things in the
I
childhood, they give
think
me power.
my mother,
Okay.
because she was not financially stable. And every time I have seen her, I was like, no, I have to do something for myself. If it's a small thing, but I have to do it. So she's my strength.
Okay. Tell us more.
Hmm.
Maybe an incident, a story.
So yeah, that's the story which I tell you. Like she used to do embroidery, and I used to sit next to her, and वो मुझे पेज लाइक उस वो कभी स्कूल नहीं गई थी, बट वो मुझे कॉपी पे पेज देती थी, बिकॉज शी यूज टू सी दैट, बिकॉज शी नो एम्ब्रॉयडरी एंड शी कैन ड्रॉ एंड शी कैन राइट, बट शी डोंट नो व्हाट इट इज एक्चुअली. शी यूज टू गिव मी दैट इंग्लिश कॉपी पे पेज देती थी, एंड आई यूज टू राइट, आई यूज टू फिनिश इट. It was actually, and before that it was that wooden wala slate.
Hmm.
We have to write on that ink, which is that mitti wala ink.
Right.
So उससे वो पेज देती. Then she used to tell me that इधर से सूख जाएगा, then I'll give you next side. So and side by side she used to do the embroidery. I think that is the thing that like
Inspired you.
inspired me to start, and I want to do something for myself. I want make her proud
Hmm.
that what she did for us. Like
Other
Did you ask her sometimes कि I also want to do, मम्मा मुझे भी सिखाओ ये?
yeah, but she told me no,
Hmm.
don't do this embroidery because you have to go to school, kuch bano. And I'm like, now I'm again there, like at that same day. I have learned embroideries during my projects in the CDI. I did my sampling in hard crafts. We make some samples in wood, and we did hand embroidery also. But I'm like, काश मैंने पहले ही सीखा होता तो.
So
But
for
that time
you,
they never let me do this. I still remember one incident, like मैंने स्कूल में होमवर्क नहीं किया था. सो हमारे जो नेबर्स थे वहाँ पे, वी हैव अ लाइक दे आर नॉट कजन बट लाइक सेकंड कजन. सो दे वर वेरी एल्डर टू मी, लाइक 10 years एल्डर टू मी. सो दे वर डूइंग दैट हैंड नॉटेड कार्पेट्स, वो कार्पेट बनाते थे. तो स्कूल में मेरा ये आ गया कि इसने होमवर्क नहीं किया था. सो दे कॉल्ड माई फादर. माई स्कूल वॉज जस्ट opposite to my home. It is just like river beach mein hai, so we have to cross that, and other side the school. So they called my father and they were like, she hasn't done her homework, and I was very bad in maths.
Okay.
Really very bad. So then they called my father, and my father is like, कल से तुम इधर ये सीखोगे हैंड नॉटेड कार्पेट्स. आई वाज लाइक, नहीं मुझे नहीं सीखना है, प्लीज मैं स्कूल जाऊंगी, आई विल डू माय होमवर्क. एंड आई वाज क्राइंग, एंड ही वाज लाइक, नो, कल से यू हैव टू बी हियर एंड यू हैव टू डू दिस work now. I was like, नहीं मुझे नहीं करना, because it was like that कि वो hand knotted carpets बना रहे हैं. There was nothing about the design and anything. It was like वो hand embroidery, वो hand knotted carpets बना रहे हैं. It's like वो उनको as a low माना जाता था
अच्छा.
कि वो लोग कर रहे हैं वो. Then I'm like, नहीं मुझे नहीं करना है, मैं स्कूल जाऊंगी. Then he dragged me literally to take that looms, and he's like, कल से यहीं पे आना है. And he told them कि ये कल से यहाँ आएगी, इसको सिखा देना. And I was crying like very badly. So I'm like, nahi मैं school जाऊंगी. That day I remember, like now I'm again like I'm helping my father also sometimes. Like I'm getting orders for my carpet sometimes. I'm like, make it for me.
अब मैथ ठीक हो गया फिर स्कूल चले जाए.
like
Business
literally.
में calculations, revenue, profit.
Yeah, that I learned, but my maths were really very bad.
Very interesting. So, parents, um, yeah, we want education is good, of course, right? Everyone should get educated, go to school, go to college. But one thing I'm realizing is parents, whatever art they had in your case, they wanted you to stay away from it.
Yeah, it's not only my parents.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the parents in Kashmir you see they're same.
Not just about Kashmir, sir. But you remember Professor Prasad came.
Mm-hmm.
He was a tailor who turned to professor. वो क्या बोल रहे थे कि education was meant to turn a tailor earning a revenue of 1,000 rupees after education's filter. He should be able to turn that 1,000 into a million, a million into a billion.
Yeah.
But education wasn't able to do that.
Hmm.
Education का एक hope दी जाती थी कि आप यहाँ आओ, you'll get a job.
Yeah.
With that stereotype in mind कि जितना आप टेलर से कमा रहे थे उससे ज़्यादा ही कमाओगे, better off life होगी. But it failed to give you that life, and आपका जो art था वो तो उसने मार ही दिया.
Yes.
So it wasn't able
That's
to
what is
transform
happening in Kashmir also. Like
Hmm.
सारे जितने भी artisans अगर आप देखेंगे वहाँ पे they are like they won't allow their kids to go into the crafts.
And you actually turning this around. You're saying we have to embrace our art, our craft,
Hmm.
and we can build this business. So education is actually helping
Enterprising.
you enterprise.
Yes,
here.
it is actually helping us. But I think we should, as a parents also, they should like not detach their kids from the art and craft, who they are. Like
Hmm.
their kids should be connected to the roots.
Hmm.
Why do they
If
feel
they are
small?
not connected, they are detached from
Because
their roots.
see, what
they're
she's saying
lost.
is they're not paid. The craft is not being rewarded. Money is not coming because of that. It is going out very cheap, right?
Hmm.
Now today's youngsters, after they go through, let's say in her case, to
Hmm.
Craft Development Institute, they learn marketing, branding.
Hmm.
Now they are taking it out of Kashmir, selling elsewhere, pricing it higher,
Hmm.
telling them that artisans need to be paid more, otherwise this craft will go away.
Hmm.
So those who appreciate the art will pay the higher price,
Yes.
Hmm.
right? So they are actually now,
Hmm.
now I understand why you're saying reviving.
Ah, yes, sir.
So parents, they think this art form, we know this, we've been doing this, but it has not helped us get a better financial
Yes.
Hmm.
Even the
position.
social recognition, like
Social recognition, financial status, it has
See,
not helped in that.
If I empathize with parents, they are seeing, were they able to make very good livelihood out of the craft that they were doing?
like if I see my father right now, he has built a like very good business and financially stable we are. Like if we see like like जो हम अभी like जो like if I see like my one uncle, he was in a government job. He doesn't have that much of property that we have because it was all from the business we get.
Hmm.
My father worked really very hard, so all of our like his four kids, like my siblings, we are all well educated.
Hmm.
Like my younger brother, he's doing his MBBS right now, and my other younger brother, he has done his BTech from Jamia Millia. He got selected in AIEEE, and he did his gates 2 times. My younger sister, she has also done her masters. So my father also, he's like he has a good property in terms of business, also financially well stable as compared to my other uncle. He was doing government job and he was getting paid like in lakhs.
Hmm.
So
So, your father was doing this craft business full time. Was his life very much occupied with the business? Because I'm empathizing with your dad. Why was he trying to put you away? And maybe that business was too
I think
tiring.
because of this social recognition, because लोग क्या कहते हैं कि अरे उनका बेटा या उनकी बेटी गवर्नमेंट जॉब कर रही है, so they were paying more respect the people who are into government jobs.
Why?
Because every day वो जाते हैं अच्छे कपड़े पहन के, they go to outside and they work and they travel. So my father was like every time sitting at home, like he was doing business from home.
But you said your father was able to build more wealth, property,
yes.
right?
But now, like if we see now, he has built more wealth. But before that, he was like, no, you don't have to be into the craft business. There are a lot of risk and
Hmm.
it's a everyday like
Mhm.
stress and everything, which is
Parents
true. But
Stress, okay,
पेरेंट्स
interesting.
चाहते हैं सिर्फ कि उनका बच्चा भी कंफर्टेबल
क्योंकि
रहे.
loss हो because
Actually, whatever parents are doing,
हाँ.
they feel like ये तो बहुत ही cumbersome है.
Hmm.
My kids should not do this.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
उनको तो इससे बेटर होना चाहिए एंड
और आसानी से हो जाए, उनको इतनी टेंशन ना हो
हाँ।
जितनी हम ले
एंड
रहे हैं।
स्ट्रेस जो बोल रहे हैं ना
हम्म,
कि स्ट्रेस
See,
गवर्नमेंट जॉब
actually
करो
हमारे बिजनेस में
कम
बहुत
कमाओ पर
लॉस हो गया
स्ट्रेस ना
था.
हो
हम्म,
Yes, so
there-
हमारे business में like उससे पहले when I started business before that, so there's a one exporter, so he did some fraud in the he purchased some machine made carpets and he was doing export and he got caught and his money got stuck and because of that our money got stuck also.
Hmm.
So that's how my father is like, no, it's very risky.
So that business environment, that ecosystem, craft market is not smooth. It's not well supported,
No.
right? There are
And
a lot of
it's
friction.
very unorganized sector also.
And there is uncertainty. So they may have been able to do better now, but there, when she was a child, before around that time, they probably had some bad experience, and they're like, my
Very
kids,
bad
they're not
experience.
experiencing this stress,
Hmm.
and then they hang their hopes. They bet on education,
Hmm.
and they say this is the way out. So that then you go to a college, university, a
That's
government
what
job.
he told me, that there is a harvesting season after every month if you're in government job. So, but in business, like it's like
Every day,
risk every day.
every day is harvesting season.
No, but for him, it's like it's a risk only.
So do you have stress every day now?
No, like sometimes it's stress is there. It's in a job also. Like
Yes, that was my point. Parents are assuming that government job has no stress or less stress, but without being on that
no,
position,
in government job there's no stress.
there is no stress.
In government job, but in corporate the stress is there.
I'm in
See,
government
whatever
job.
in government job is, you're getting paid.
Hmm.
Like if you don't do any work also, you know you will get your salary. But in corporate, your manager is watching you every second.
Hmm.
So government job is like
You have
कुछ
to earn
काम
your
करो ना
bread.
करो, you will get paid.
So why didn't you take the government job? No stress. Go there, no?
Because there are no opportunities in Kashmir. So there's one of my friends, she did her masters in math, and after that she was like preparing for an exam like 5 years,
Hmm.
and she got selected. It was 35th number in the whole like Jammu and Kashmir. The exam got scrapped, and after that wo fir se hua, she didn't get selected, and it was like very like stressful for her, and she went into depression.
Hmm.
That's how the situation is.
If you get a government job, will you go join that and leave the benches?
If it's good, then why not?
Okay.
Hmm.
But I'll do my business also.
Hmm.
Interesting.
See, if through the government job I'm helping, I'm promoting the art and craft, I'll be interested. But other sector,
You won't.
Can you bring that story again? Government is supporting craft, but that isn't helping. So I am assuming that if you get a government job, you would try to change that. Because
Yes.
those people have power. That is
Yes.
the reason why you want to
Yeah.
be there.
See, when I was working with the Ministry of Textiles as a designer and marketing executive. One day we had an exhibition, and I have went to other exhibitions as well, which was in Delhi, and it was B2B exhibition, expo something. So we had an exhibition in Gulmarg. So for every season, the government gets that particular sector gets a funds, like that's in handicraft and handloom also. They get a like particular like some budget in crores and in lakhs, whatever the budget is. I have no idea about that. So exhibition हो रहा था गुलमर्ग में. So they set up the exhibition there in that premises, that Gulmarg का गंडोला जो है वहाँ पे. So all the customers which I see there and the setup, they were like, उन्होंने सारे जो artisans है, they bring all that machine made products. Nothing was handmade. And no one from the government officials told them that ये क्यों लाया है यहाँ पे? Because we are representing our Kashmir handicraft, handloom products. What is this? And even the जो customers वहाँ पे थे, they were looking for the 100 rupees product. Like 100 rupees का क्या मिलेगा आपको? उतना तो washing ही होता है एक stole का. For example, like एक stole का जब washing करते, it's like 100 rupees. 100 rupees में आपको handmade में क्या मिलेगा? So they didn't bother it. Like उनका यही था कि हमें photo लेना है, exhibition दिखाना है, funds निकालने हैं. And they used to pay artisans for the exhibition, which is okay. आप उनको पूरे दिन का, for example, if artisan is doing an exhibition, तो उनको like per day का 1000 rupees देते हैं, खाना वाना everything. But that is affecting our roots, that's affecting our culture, that's affecting our heritage, what we have. Like जिसके लिए हम exhibition कर रहे हैं, उसका कोई मतलब ही नहीं है. अगर एक artisan को एक अच्छे orders मिलते हैं वहाँ से, अपना handicraft handmade खरीदता है, he doesn't need your 1000 rupees. अगर एक लाइक आउट ऑफ 10 और आउट ऑफ 100 अगर 10 लोगों को ही उससे फायदा मिल रहा है, which is good.
People are ready to pay 50,000 lakhs of rupees to buy
Yes.
that product.
Yeah.
The only job of those government officials who are organizing that exhibition is to get those people to that place. And she was saying that उनका ticket भी free है. To get those people there वो भी free है. But सिर्फ उतना effort तो डालना पड़ेगा ना कि demand को supply के पास लाओ.
हाँ.
And supply तो बना रहे हैं. उनको 1,000 रुपए मिल जाएंगे जो
See, if
easily
they
मिल
are
जाएंगे ज़्यादा
investing
भी.
so much of money, at least they should get those buyers who are really interested, who want those products. Like बहुत सारे buyers है, like कितने सारे लोग exhibitions में.
So what is the point here? To build a market, you need buyers and you need suppliers, right? Buyer
Yes.
and sellers both
Hmm.
have to be there. So government is doing its best to bring the buyers, right? Pay for their travel, pay,
They are not
sponsor.
sincere buyers. They don't want that handmade. Like I had that contact of one person which I told him ki you send me the contact and I'll send you my products, whatever it is. And he was literally interested in that Banarasi wala jo fake Banarasi 30 rupees mein meter milta hai. He's like, I'm getting this for this much. I'm like,
So then see,
So
we
जो
are trying to build a market here. It's not working because those buyers you're saying they're not the sincere buyers.
yeah, they are
Either they
not.
don't want to pay that much, or they don't want to buy the actual product. And then the sellers are also bringing in, instead of handmade product, they're bringing in machine-made
Machine-made
product. So
products. Yes.
that's not the intent. So something is happening, but that's not leading to what what you want, or in general what people would want, preserving the art and craft of Kashmir, and then promoting that and then bringing that to the market. That's not happening. What I'm saying is, how do you do this organically?
Hmm.
Okay, although socio-political situation in Kashmir has been unstable for very long period of time, we are now doing our best as a society, as a state, to reinstate that, build market, commerce, livelihood there. So why is this not working? My hypothesis or my belief is that we can only, बोलते हैं ना, घोड़े को पानी तक ले जा सकते हैं, पिला तो नहीं सकते हैं ना. तो buyers and sellers have to themselves organically build that connect.
Hmm.
You can't force them to buy.
No,
If
it's
they
not
don't want
about
to buy,
forcing. It's
right
about
people are not
calling
there.
the right people for the exhibitions. It's not.
So it is the role of entrepreneurs like you
Hmm.
to take the art to the right people. And
Yeah, it is, but it's not about me only. What I'm saying is it's about other people also. See, I can get the connections like if I can travel to outside, but what I'm saying is the other people who are like artisans who are getting sponsors from government, but it's not actually helping them.
Hmm.
So what we need to do is build more entrepreneurs.
Yes, sir.
They will innovatively find the right markets.
Hmm. ऊपर से नीचे तक लाता हूँ सोल्यूशन तक भी. Policy is good. Policy is to get organize an exhibition
Yeah.
जहाँ पे suppliers आएंगे to revive the craft. उन्होंने सोचा ना there is a market for this. Policy
a
अच्छी
huge
बन
market.
गई. उन्होंने supplier भी ला दिए अच्छे प्रोडक्ट के साथ. बट जो बीच में हुआ है ना, बीच में थोड़ी दिक्कत आ गई. जिन लोगों को बायर्स को लाना था वो ऑर्गेनाइज नहीं थे. उनकी टिकट्स के लिए भी पॉलिसी ने बोल दिया कि हम स्पॉन्सर करेंगे. बट वो जो फैसिलिटेशन थी ना वो हुई नहीं. बायर ही नहीं लाया जिसको एक्चुअल में डिमांड है उसकी. अगर फ्री में लाओ इन लोगों को दे विल कम. एंड उसको सही बात है 1,000 रुपए देने की जरूरत नहीं है. He will make way more
Yes.
margin than what he has made.
Yeah.
And he'll happily also sponsor the exhibition for the next time. All of those suppliers can independently do this. ठीक है, this was the problem statement कि ये नहीं हो रहा है. अब इसको ठीक कैसे किया जाए? दो suppliers अपना livelihood चलाना है ना उन्होंने. उनका तो ये क्राफ्ट है. अब उनको पैसे नहीं मिलेंगे तो अपना पेट भरने के लिए उनको सस्ते वाला भी लाना पड़ेगा. Because supply has to meet demand. Supply के अकॉर्डिंग डिमांड नहीं चलती. तो अब डिमांड आ रही है 30 रुपए वाले की, तो दे विल आल्सो स्टार्ट सेलिंग दैट. उससे मर क्या रहा है? क्राफ्ट मर रहा है.
See, if they are selling that products, I don't have any problem. But at least they should inform the customers that this is not handmade, this is a machine made. If you educate them, then let them choose. Because of that thing, you are not affecting other people.
So financial incentives, right? So they're not. So they will we only behave.
Yes.
What is aligned with the financial incentives at the end of the
Reward.
day. Therefore, artisans would also bring in machine made and say it is handmade. It is just
See,
fake.
lot of people they have their like machine made also, they have handmade also. But selling it as a fake product, like selling machine made as a handmade product. For example, if machine made product they are getting for 200 rupees and they are selling that for like 3,000 and 4,000. Suppose the product, and they are saying the customer that this is handmade. So my handmade product, it's like 7,000. The same handmade product is like 7,000. Obviously, customer will go for the 4,000 only because he's saving
Yeah.
this
Mm.
much.
Okay.
Solution. Agreed. Yes, sir. If there is a problem, you can't change that. You can try, but problem change nahi ho raha hai. Entrepreneurship is the solution, and she's right. Na, if she gets the government job, जो बीच में दिक्कत आई, she can fix that and also work on the business that she is working in. And more people have to step up,
Yes.
realizing कि education से हमने वहां जाके वो भी नहीं करेंगे ना promote सर.
Hmm.
उनको तो क्राफ्ट से ही दूर रखा बचपन से.
Hmm.
जब वो गवर्नमेंट में आ भी गए, अब उनको बोले क्राफ्ट प्रमोट करो. अरे क्यों करूं?
Hmm.
चलने दो
Ah,
बस इसको.
their upbringing says, craft is not good.
It is bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, अगर मैं कश्मीर से बाहर देखूं, there are a lot of schools outside like कश्मीर जहाँ पे क्राफ्ट सिखाया जाता है, embroideries, weaving, schools में, even
Design
schools and high
schools.
schools,
Hmm.
not even in design schools, other schools also. But in Kashmir, no, there's nothing about the crafts.
Yeah. Okay.
Even they're not taught anything,
Hmm.
either in the books. It's practically the chode. It's like पढ़ाया भी नहीं जाता है what our crafts are.
Hmm. Okay. So let's talk about the role of institutions now.
Mhm.
So Craft Development Institution is where you went,
Yes.
right? In 2014. 2014 to 17, you were in Craft Development Institution. Tell us about the institution. When was it set up? Would you know?
I think it was set up in 2008, I guess.
2008.
Yeah, he was from the director that time. It was Professor Sharik. He was from NID, and he set up it there.
So in 2008, a Craft Development Institution is set up in University of Kashmir to
Yeah, it's an
promote
autonomous institute because
autonomous institute.
yeah.
Yeah. To promote craft
craft entrepreneurs.
entrepreneurs.
That's-
Right. So solution is here now.
Policies
Yes.
are there.
But at
People
first
Can
it
you
was-
come out of this?
Yeah, first it was a diploma, then they made it like MBA in craft management and entrepreneurship.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Nice.
Right. So tell us about the institute, the course, and first year was you were feeling like, why am
yeah.
I here,
Yeah.
right? And then by
I
second year you see a different perspective. So tell
Yes.
us about how this program changed your perspective about craft or about starting something of your own. What happened there?
So the subjects are mostly like it's the MBA subjects. We have all those subjects which are in University of Kashmir, like for the MBA particularly, like accounts, management, costing, human resource. It's all the subjects which are there. For that, we have to give the written exams. But apart from that, we have like basic designing, we have art and craft, we have creativity, we have fashion and seasons, material process and technology, everything. Like these are the additional subjects which we have to do practically. We have to go for the field visit, we have to make the samples, and for that we have to make a documentary whatever we have learned for that. So because of that, like I saw the designing, I saw how the product innovation has been done. There are a lot of like there's a prototypes there, there's a design bank in CDI, which is where lots of like people from NID, they have done sampling and innovation in the Kashmiri craft. They were doing their research and they have made some very interesting these things product from the that craft. It's different crafts, embroidery and wood, walnut wood carving, willow wicker. So that's how my interest built. Like these kind of people, they have come all the way from outside India and they have done so much here.
Hmm.
Why can't we start? Like why can't we do something like
Hmm.
this?
Hmm.
So that's how like CDI is. Like there should be more institutions like CDI. They promote art and craft. They teach people the process, the material, the technology in the crafts. Like it's not about like we can do this.
I think it's an amazing idea. In every sort of culturally rich place, and India is a place of
Yeah.
multicultural place,
True.
right? CDIs across the country. I don't know, maybe they are. For
No,
lack
it's
of
only
my,
in Kashmir.
a special
In Kashmir.
special initiative to preserve the art and craft
Yes.
of the region.
So
protect
rather
it.
than preserve, it should be the other side to promote it.
Well, that's what's happening. They're
Huh.
promoting, they're building entrepreneurs in
Hmm.
craft to take that craft out to the world.
Yes.
I think it's an amazing idea.
Hmm.
And if similarly in different regions you built more CDIs
Hmm.
to promote the local art and craft of that place.
Yeah,
Mm.
that
And
is
build
true. But
entrepreneurs.
later those students, they don't get much opportunities like what I got. I was truly blessed like to meet C2K, and that's how I started. But other students, they are still struggling
Mhm.
because their parents are like crafts mein aise kiya, there's no opportunities, there are no career in this. So we should see like for example, if government like Ministry of Textiles or Handicraft Department, they should be like, if anybody is not interested in the entrepreneurship, they should go for the government job. At least they can help. They can help in designing. They can help in product development. They can help in marketing. So see, if a person that there's an criteria for the exams, it's like any graduate can go for the
How do we change? You keep on pushing this point again and again. Parents, even if there is craft development institute, parents are like, क्यों जा रहे हो वहाँ पे? मत जाओ, opportunity
हाँ.
नहीं है.
Mm.
So this is ingrained in the minds of parents
Yeah.
कि craft से कुछ नहीं होगा तुम्हारा.
हाँ.
हो रहा है ना? You are trying to do it,
Yes.
and it is happening. Many other people are also trying. How
Yes.
do we change this mindset?
See, like that's what I'm saying. Like, अगर government में there are eligibilities for the, for example, craft development institute के students निकले, वो eligible है for the some post. Like for example, अगर कोई entrepreneurship के लिए जाना चाहता है, they can go for the entrepreneurship. If somebody is not interested in entrepreneurship, they can go for the government job. But still, they are helping the craft people. They're still helping to build the art and craft and culture, preserving it. But उसके लिए criteria, there's an eligibility, like any graduate can go for that post. For example, if there's a particular post,
Okay. It should
so
then, you know.
if a person who is into history and who is into Urdu and who is into science, he has no knowledge, like zero knowledge about the craft, the process, the material,
Hmm.
like anything,
Okay.
then it got stuck.
Hmm.
So the education that a person gets, he should be able to enterprise that.
Hmm.
But I'm seeing one more thing. There are people out there who understand this. CDI, the people who made policies around, ki we have to start CDI in Kashmir. They recognize this, na, ki there is a craft
Hmm.
which has a market, and we
Yes.
have to promote these people.
Yeah.
And technically, you are also an outcome of CDI only. You
Yes.
realize
And
ki it is
Kashmir
possible.
crafts are, they have a demand across world, like across globe. Kashmir is known for its crafts.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, and we are solely dependent on either agriculture or the crafts.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Hmm. Okay.
She was also covered by Meta.
Achha.
Tobruk was covered
Yes.
by Meta. Can you tell us something?
Tell us something about Tobruk, you know, some highlights, some achievements that you're proud of,
Hmm.
so that, you know, the
Yes.
students listening in at least, you know, relate more to Tobruk.
Hmm.
Yeah, so the first thing is that all people, they know me because of my brand, and in Bangalore, everyone is like, Tobruk is there. Like my when I do exhibitions and when people appreciate me, that time I feel like, no, I have achieved something.
Mm-hmm.
Like when they say like you are doing a great job, you're like in Kashmir, no one has appreciated this much as like I'm appreciated outside.
Okay.
So they're like, you're doing a great job, you're doing a fantastic job, you're supporting the craftspeople, you have built your own business. It's like
Hmm.
amazing. So that makes me feel very proud. And
Okay.
Design. You said you like design.
yeah, I do product innovation. Like recent, like last year, I made jewelry in embroidery. So no one has done it before. Mostly in Kashmir, people make products in woolen things, like either it's a firan or the stole or the pashmina. But I do collaboration with other NGOs also. We get raw material from them. It's organic cotton, because outside Kashmir the climate is very hot. So we have to be like, we have to make the product which suits their climate.
Hmm.
So we do that product innovations, we do embroidery on them. So recently there's a Kani Pashmina. It's a type of weaving, Kani weaving, that's mostly done in Pashmina. So material is used as a Pashmina and the weaving is Kani. So recently we are making a sari which will be totally organic. It's the first time in Kashmir that we are doing it. And that sari will cost like 7-10 lakhs, because
Okay.
the intricate weaving, it will take like 7-8 months for 2 artisans
Oh.
to weave it.
Okay.
And that's how we are doing it.
So the thing that you are passionate about, na, if you can make a business or a living out of it, you'll go beyond yourself and
Yes.
be able to achieve wonders.
Plus the education of how do you build ventures, how do you do business, marketing, branding, because this knowledge of crafts, this is cultural, this
Yes.
is embedded within the society, right?
Yes,
That
native
doesn't
to us.
need
But
to be
a
taught.
lot of students, they don't know. Like if some of the art, like some of the kids, some of the youth, they're parents are doing some business and crafts. If you ask them, they don't have any knowledge about
Huh,
those.
so what I'm saying is traditionally it was passed on from generation to generation. And now we are at a place where parents are saying, no, there's
Stay away
nothing in
from
craft,
this.
stay away from this. So, that is the revival. It will die if it is not preserved.
Yes.
And, now there is a trade-off, education versus learning this craft. Both
Yeah.
can also happen
Yeah.
hand in hand, but only if we see the potential. So I think entrepreneurs have great role to play here to preserve this art. If they show that market wants it, and there is commercial potential and it can help the livelihood, it can create social impact, that mindset of parents can change, society can change, that
Yeah,
yes,
it
we
will
have to
take
pass it
time,
on.
but like we should take that step.
Nice.
The first step is very important. Like
Yeah.
I got my business model, sir.
You got a business
Yes,
model.
I'll share it with you.
Shimla, local cultural. Yeah, I was also thinking on those lines. What is in Himachal that we have?
Yes.
And, why don't we have a craft or whatever cultural heritage development institution and we
yeah,
get
there are a lot
local.
of like outside NGOs which is from New Zealand, I guess. She's doing a very good business from Shimla. Like they're making those kulli whims you have seen.
Yes,
that
yes.
yeah,
Kulwi shawls,
हाँ,
shawls.
kulli
Yeah.
shawl that they make the shawls and jackets and they sell it to New Zealand.
Interesting.
Okay, let's go into another discussion. Now, I want to talk about the early days as an entrepreneur. You started this business, Tobruk,
Yes.
after CDI or during CDI?
I started when I was in fourth year. It was the last year of my master's
So,
there.
during the
No,
program.
that time I got selected in C2K
Mhm.
for the seed
C2K
funding.
is Commitment to Kashmir. It's an
Yeah, it's an
NGO.
NGO. That time they were funded by Titan. It's Tata. That was the project. So they were got funds from that. So
They're trying to promote livelihood or craft specifically?
crafts basically.
Crafts basically.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you were in the fourth semester of
Yeah.
your master's program. This is called MBA in
Craft management and entrepreneurship.
Craft Management and Entrepreneurship. And in the fourth semester, you developed this idea. Tell us more.
So that time I was also working with an NGO, which is like it was an European-based commission, like the pilot run project. So we have to train. They were like they're training 50 widows and separated women's in craft, so they can earn their livelihoods. So I was into that also. I was doing my last year semester in Syria, and I was also working with this project. It was Guild of Services. So I was working with them also, and we were managing, we were designing the products, we were teaching them embroidery also. And after that C2K came to CDI, and I got interview, and they think that she's capable and she has more interest in crafts, so I got selected.
Okay.
So then we started samples. Like it was very slow, but we start samples. Like they paid the seed funds for the sampling, and they gave me mentorship, and my mentor, she was Devika Krishnan, and
Okay.
she's from NID, and she's into crafts from 1993. So
Okay.
and she taught me, like we make together a lot of, we had different ideas, we created different products based on the Kashmir theme, based on the windows of Kashmir, based on the architect of Kashmir. We created a lot of samples, and I did my first exhibition in Bangalore. It was Jam Mahal Palace. So
Which year?
it was 2019, I guess.
19. Okay. Pre-COVID.
Yeah, like
Okay.
pre-COVID, yes.
And this
So-
was right after college.
Yeah, it was after college.
Right after college.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So first we were doing the sampling and ideas and everything. So it took like almost 1 year, yeah, to create the samples, to get the approved, and to share the ideas, to make everything. Like then we made make like inventory of like five pieces in each design. And after that we did a collaborative exhibition together in this in the Jam Mahal Palace. So after that, when I came here, that changed in my life, because when I see people appreciating art, craft, and they were appreciating us also for doing such great work, I was like, what I was doing in Kashmir? Like, why was I not here before? So that
or why these people are not coming to those exhibitions?
no, that was after that. This is that, like when I see people like buying products and appreciating it, like buying to choda agar wo nahi khate, but the way they were appreciating it, that opened my eyes. Like, no, this is the thing I have to do. So that first exhibition changed in my life. That first thing that changed.
Tell us, going back to your college again, you were from BSc background, right? You were told crafts is not how we will make our livelihood,
Yes.
pick something else. You finally land in that institution because your cousin advises,
Yeah.
pushes you, right? Now, and you were into fisheries and organic chemistry earlier, right?
Yes.
So tell us about those moments in classrooms or projects or mentoring from, you said,
Mhm.
Dr. Devika Krishnan, right? So during that time, how did this transition in mindset happen that crafts is good, starting a business is good? Earlier, you were thinking only science, right?
Mhm.
Tell us about those
It
days in
took
the
me a
college.
lot of time, like to like when I see faculty coming from like IIT Ahmedabad, IIT Delhi, and IIT
I'm
Mumbai.
Ahmedabad, yeah.
Huh, I
Okay.
am. I'm Ahmedabad. They were from there, and they teach us the creativity, the art, the craft, and I was like, पहले क्यों नहीं था ये
Hmm.
like first we used to like जो हमारे टीचर थे that was Professor Sandesh. He taught us creativity. तो it was my first day in the class. Then like थोड़ा interesting है but still वो अंदर एक feeling था. मेरा साइंस था, मैं वही पढ़ना चाहती है, मैं मतलब मुझे वहीं जाना था, मुझे एमएससी के लिए जाना था. सो वो अंदर था बट यहाँ पे अच्छा लग रहा था उससे पढ़ना, like the way he taught, the way he like let us do the things differently.
हाँ.
जो कॉलेज में कभी प्रोफेसर ने ऐसा नहीं, इट वाज लाइक क्लासरूम आया तो पढ़ो और चले जाओ. बट द वे ही टीच लाइक दैट इंस्पायर्स मी. उसके बाद और आते गए लोग और उसके
कारवां
बाद
होता
तो
है।
चलता
लोग
कारवां
जुड़ते
चलता गया.
गए.
सो फिर वो भूल ही गए साइंस एवरीथिंग दैट.
यू सेड कि ये पहले क्यों नहीं आया? कहाँ ले जाएँ
लाइक
पहले और कहाँ पहले ले जाएँ
पहले
इसको?
मतलब
मतलब एक स्टूडेंट की लाइफ है,
नो,
स्कूल
पहले
में
इन द
हो.
सेंस कि मैं क्राफ्ट्स को कैसे देखती थी.
हाँ.
देयर वाज नथिंग अबाउट द डिजाइन, देयर वाज नथिंग अबाउट लाइक इट वाज ओनली द काम करना है, एम्ब्रॉयडरी करना है.
हुँ.
सो मैं सोच रही थी कि घर वाले मुझे बोलते थे कि इससे दूर रहो.
हुँ.
बट इट्स वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग एक्चुअली. सो दैट्स व्हाट आई एम सेइंग कि पहले क्यों नहीं था, पहले क्यों नहीं बता था. सो देन इट बिकम मोर इंटरेस्टिंग डे बाय डे. एंड
इज़ इट ओनली द इन्फॉर्मेशन दैट यू नीड? अगर आपको पहले इन्फॉर्मेशन, फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल इन्फॉर्मेशन कैन बी गिवन इन न्यूज़पेपर, इन अ बुक
no,
और
not
इन अ लेक्चर.
information, the way they teach in the classroom, the way they interact with the student, the way they appreciate them. So whatever what happened in the college, we were doing BSc, so कुछ भी गलती होता practicals में, the professor were like they were screaming at us.
हुँ.
So the way they teach, the way they appreciate what you are doing, if it is wrong but still they did try one more time.
द रोल ऑफ टीचर.
The way of teacher, like I got my mentor there, Dr. Yasir Shafi Mir.
हुँ.
He really helped me, like go to the mentor and talk about your problems, what you are facing, where you are facing any issues. This was not before. The way of teaching, the way professor interacts, that also helps it.
स्टूडेंट्स नीड नर्चरिंग.
Yes.
Students need to be appreciated for whatever small activity, action, learning that
Hmm.
they
Huh.
do take, uh, and that is where confidence is built.
Yes.
If you keep pointing
So
out
before
their
joining the
mistakes.
CDI, मैं कभी असेंबली में खड़ी भी नहीं होती थी.
Hmm.
आई रिमेंबर लाइक मैं कभी खड़ी नहीं होती थी बिकॉज आई वॉज वेरी शाई. बिकॉज आई थॉट कि अगर कुछ गलती हो जाए
Hmm.
लाइक डांट तो पड़ेगी. इट्स नॉट अबाउट दैट सबके सामने पिटाई होगी. लाइक that kind of schooling, that kind of college when you're in, and now you see a different college, you see a different way of teaching.
Hmm.
That changes.
Sir, I would like to say two things now. एक तो after school, the whole world stops seeing you as a kid. But even when people grow up, they're still kids inside with bigger bodies.
Yeah. So we've discussed so far the role of parents, the role of educational institution, and how you, from a very different background, came into entrepreneurship, management, this idea that a company, a startup can be built. And let's now start digging a little deeper into how did you actually build Tobruk? How did you start? What were the first few steps? What were the challenges as a student, and how did you overcome them?
So as a student, that time it was like very difficult for me to manage the studies, to meet the artisans, and like to connect with artisans because that time I had not found anyone who will work with me. And to build that trust with the artisans to start working with me because they were looking me as a kid because
Hmm.
most of the artisans they are the males. And and then they are like my father age. Like
Okay.
that was a very challenging for me and for them also to trust me. सो दे वर लाइक अरे छोटी सी बच्ची है, क्या करेगी, हमें ऐसे दिखा रही, शी माइट बी यूजिंग अस बिकॉज वो हमसे काम निकल आएगी और फिर पता नहीं लाइक
हाँ,
उनका
एंड
भी
ये
थॉट्स।
छोटा-सा प्रोजेक्ट होगा, उसके बाद वो
हाँ,
गायब हो जाएगी,
हाँ,
तो ऐसे ही
पता
हम
नहीं।
क्यों एंगेज
And
करें?
before that, I was working in that NGO. We have a 2 masters there. So I told them that, see, I'm starting my business. I am working on my own venture. So if you guys like, if you can help me to make the samples, so these are the things that I'm going to make. So they said, okay. First, they were very excited. Then I don't know what happened. Suddenly, like, they were like, nahi. सो आई वॉज रेडी लाइक आई थॉट कि नहीं अब मुझे सैम्पल्स बनाने हैं, मेरे पास स्टॉक भी आ गया था टू मेक द स्टोल्स, सो डिज़ाइन एवरीथिंग वॉज रेडी, ट्रेसिंग एवरीथिंग वॉज डन.
हुँ,
सो आई कॉल देम दैट लाइक हाई आई हैव रीच टू दिस प्लेस, तो अब मुझे यहाँ से उनके घर जाना था. तो मैंने उनको कॉल किया, मैंने कहा आप घर पे हैं तो मैं ये लेके आ जाती हूँ, देन विल स्टार्ट द वर्क, विल डिस्कस द, विल चेक द कलर्स, वो सब कुछ कलर कॉम्बिनेशन विल सी. तो उन्होंने कहा नहीं आप हमारे घर मत आइए. मैंने कहा क्यों, आपने तो कहा ठीक है. उन्होंने कहा नहीं नहीं वहाँ पे घर पे कोई नहीं है. मैंने कहा अच्छा ठीक है, आपकी बेटी घर पे होगी तो मैं उससे मिल लेती हूँ, मैं उसको बता देती हूँ, देन यू स्टार्ट द वर्क. शी सेड नहीं नहीं नहीं. मैंने कहा ठीक है. तो आई गॉट लाइक ट्रॉमेटाइज्ड फॉर दैट टाइम कि अभी तो उन्होंने कहा था लाइक कुछ दिन पहले मुझसे काम करेंगे, बट अभी सडनली क्या हो गया कि दे डोंट वांट वर्क विथ मी.
या
तो आई एम लाइक शायद सब खत्म हो गया. देन मैंने कुछ और लेडीज के साथ फिर काम किया. दे वर लाइक माय नेटिव प्लेस, दे वर फ्रॉम देयर, सो उसी गांव से थे वो. तो बट मैं उनसे छोटी थी, दे आर लाइक 4-5 years यंगर देन, ओल्डर देन मी. तो मैंने कहा कि मैं उनके साथ स्टार्ट करती हूँ. तो जब वो हमारे पास आए दल, वही सेम ट्रीटमेंट, दे वर लाइक थिंकिंग शी इज़ वे लाइक यंगर टू अस, ये हमें क्यों गाइड कर रही है, हम उसका क्यों मान रहे हैं. बट एक्चुअली दे वर नॉट थिंकिंग इट एज अ बिग विजन, लाइक बिग थिंग कि अरे ये शी इज़ एक्चुअली सपोर्टिंग अस. नो, तो वो मुझे वैसे ही ट्रीट कर रहे थे कि वो छोटी भी, वो मान ही नहीं रहे थे मेरा कुछ. सो दैट इज़ द चैलेंज आई फेस्ड. एंड आफ्टर दैट मैंने कुछ और आर्टिजन्स को देखा विच वेर समवन नोन पर्सन. तो दे वर इनटू एम्ब्रॉयडरीज, तो मैं उनके घर चली गई. वो भी लाइक पास में नहीं थे बट थोड़ा सा नज़दीक ही रहते थे. एंड आई टोल्ड देम दैट दिस इज द सैम्पल्स दैट आई हैव टू मेक. तो उनके साथ बैठना, बिकॉज आर्टिजन्स आर यूज टू मेक दोज फ्लोरल थिंग्स एंड
हुँ, हुँ,
एवरीथिंग, एंड इट वॉज अ ज्योमेट्रिक पैटर्न, एंड इट वाज ऑल दैट दैट फ्लोरल फॉल सीलिंग का जो होता है डिजाइन्स एंड विंडोज.
ओके,
तो उनके साथ बैठो लाइक टू टीच देम कि दिस इज नॉट दिस वे, इट्स दिस वे. वो सब बनने के बाद देन वी स्टार्ट मेकिंग सैम्पल्स. एंड सडनली उनके घर में काम स्टार्ट हो गया, उन्होंने घर बनाना था. तो आई हैव टू गेट माई सैम्पल्स डन. तो व्हाट हैपन सी दैट उन्होंने कहा कि अरे हमारे पास टाइम नहीं है, तो इसमें टाइम लगेगा. तो मैंने लिटरली उनके घर में रोटियां बनाई हैं टू गेट दैट वर्क डन. सीरियसली लाइक
वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग.
उनकी डॉटर, उस फादर डॉटर और उनकी मदर भी एम्ब्रॉयडरी करते हैं.
हाँ,
तो दे आर लाइक नहीं हमें क्योंकि हमारे कश्मीर में ऐसा होता है जो भी काम करते हैं उनको खाना मिलता है घर पे, लाइक लंच ब्रेकफास्ट डिनर एवरीथिंग, जो भी लाइक कारपेंटर्स होते हैं जो भी. तो दे सेड नहीं हमें घर में अभी काम चल रहा है, इसमें टाइम. मैंने कहा नहीं, आई हैव टू सेंड माई सैम्पल्स, उनको वॉशिंग के लिए भी जाना है, मुझे दिस डेट में दिल्ली भिजवाने हैं ये सैम्पल, दिस हैज़ टू गेट अप्रूव्ड बाय द टीम. दे आर लाइक नहीं नहीं इसमें टाइम लगेगा. मैंने कहा नहीं आई कांट वेट. मैंने कहा क्या करना है, तो मैंने कहा रोटियां बनाना है. मैंने कहा मुझे दे दो. मैंने खुद बनाई उनके घर में रोटी, एंड आई वाज पेइंग देम लाइक 3 times मोर देन अदर पीपल. तो मैंने कहा नहीं, इफ आई हैव टू गेट दिस डन, आई हैव टू डू सैक्रिफाइसेस. तो मुझे अपना काम निकालना है, चलो मुझे रोटियां ही बनाने पड़े उनके घर में, तो मैंने बना ली. तो मेरा सैंपल शाम के 6 बजे रेडी हुआ, नेक्स्ट डे मैंने वॉशिंग के लिए भेजा, एक दिन के बाद वो आ गया. देन आई सेंड इट टू this place. Like it was very challenging for me. Now I don't work with like most of the ladies also I work,
हुँ,
but I work with men also. See, everyone is talking about women empowerment, women, but we are leaving behind those men who are actually supporting the home also.
हुँ,
Like उनको भी हम छोड़, लाइक दे आर द मेन पर्सन जो क्राफ्ट में मास्टर्स है, उन्होंने उनको भी सिखाया. बट हम सिर्फ वुमेन एम्पावर्ड के बीच में ऐसे रहे कि हम लड़कियों का दिखाएंगे कि मैं वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट कर रही हूँ. नो, दे आर यूजिंग एक्चुअली वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट, बट दोनों को ही एम्पावर करना चाहिए साइड बाय साइड. इट्स नॉट ओनली द वुमेन, इट्स द बोथ.
हुँ.
The society is run by both men and women.
Wonderful point, very interesting point.
It's craft empowerment. It's not about gender.
No, it's
Anything
about
that
the
works.
women empowerment. Either it's in a craft, either it's in agriculture.
Mhm.
It's
You said it.
see, a lot of people use these days. Like I have seen many CSR projects by the corporate companies. They more focus on the women empowerment. But what about the men?
So you said, you know, men. So where does the craft come from? Men have developed it
No,
traditionally,
see,
historically?
it came from Iran actually. When Mir Said Ali Hamdan, he traveled to Kashmir with 700 followers.
Okay.
All of they were men, and they were spiritual guides, and they used to teach the Islamic knowledge, and also they used to taught the crafts.
Craft. Okay.
Those 700 men, they were trained in different crafts: wood, walnut wood. They were in pashmina. They were in embroideries. Every craft.
I see.
So that's how it came to Kashmir.
So
We
isn't it?
shouldn't forget the men. Like, I know we should empower women more and more, but what about the men?
Okay, very interesting point. So, okay. So going back to the credibility problem as a student entrepreneur,
Hmm.
you try collaborating with artisans, craft suppliers, in general, with other stakeholders. You have a credibility issue. How do you prove to them that
Yes,
you are a
that was there was a big issue for me. Like to trust me. That's why I was looking for the people who are known to me, जो मुझे पहचानते हैं. Like, अगर मैं किसी से सैंपल बनवा रही हूँ, वो मुझे जानना चाहिए. अगर मैं like उनको लगेगा कि कल को पैसे नहीं देगी, but
Hmm.
at least they know my father, they know my parents, कि
Right.
who she is, ये कहाँ से आई है. So but उसके भी बहुत सारे लिमिटेशंस हैं. आप उनको डांट नहीं सकते. Like, अगर वो गलत करे, डांटना मतलब उनको बता नहीं सकते, because they are very elder to you and they think me as their own child. So that is the limitations. अगर कहीं पे फॉर एग्जाम्पल गलत हो जाए, जहाँ जिनके साथ मैं अभी भी काम कर रही हूँ, फॉर एग्जाम्पल कुछ गलत हो रहा है, आई पे फॉर द सैम्पल. लाइक इट्स फॉर द सैम्पल एवरी टाइम द कॉस्ट इज 3 times more than the actual product, because in sampling we have to remove the threads, we have to check the design is correct, we have to check the color combination is correct. उनको मैं बोल सकती हूँ ये निकालो, और दो मानेगी भी, बट जो नोन पर्सन है, they're
उनको
like,
बोला
उनको नहीं बोल सकते.
there is both advantages and disadvantages.
Yeah.
People who are known to you can trust you,
हाँ.
more easily
But I
compared to
think
others.
if
But
it takes time people to trust you, that is better than that.
working with people who
Who
because
know.
उनसे काम करवाना मुश्किल हो जाता है,
Yes.
चेंज करवाना मुश्किल हो जाता है.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's what I learned that is a very big challenge for me
But-
when I was making the samples, when I had to get everything done. So after that, samples got ready at 3 different places. And then we did that exhibition in Jamal Palace. It was with 100 Hands, and it was sponsored by actually
100 Hands is also an
It's
organization.
an organization. They do exhibitions for craft people.
Mhm.
So yeah, they charge actually for a stall, like for per day, it's like 9,000-10,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a question before I?
Not question. I was listening to her story when she said कि मुझे काम करवाना है, तो अगर उनकी challenges है कि मुझे रोटी नहीं कौन बनाएगा फिर, तो अपनी ego side करके whatever gets the thing done, whatever gets your
See,
vision
अगर
empowered.
मैंने तब वो नहीं किया होता तो आज मैं यहाँ नहीं होती, बिकॉज
हम्म।
मेरी सैम्पलिंग स्टक हो जाती.
हम्म,
मेरा वो काम अगर रुक जाता तो मैं भी रुक जाती.
हम्म,
सो टू मूव
हम्म।
आपको करना है.
वो ईगो प्रोटेक्ट करके क्या फायदा,
क्या
काम ही नहीं
करना है?
होगा.
आपको अपना काम निकालना है तो आपको ही काम करना होगा.
हम्म.
What about resources? You need to build a business. You also need money,
हम्म.
need
Yes.
finances. So
A challenge that students see कि मेरे पास पैसे नहीं है.
हाँ,
So that seed funding I got from Commitment to Kashmir, and I got also a mentorship from them, and it was a senior designer from NID, and she has worked in handicraft sector from almost like now 35 years, like she has done. So she was my mentor. So we shared our ideas, what to be done, and क्या designing होगा, कैसे करेंगे.
so what did you need money for in the
Sampling,
beginning?
like to get the raw material, to
Mhm.
pay the wages.
Right.
So for that I need money.
Okay. How much money were you looking for in the beginning? Right? These many samples.
So it
what
was
was
not
it?
how much I was looking for. मैं जितना मनी मिल सकता है उतना ही कम होता है.
Okay.
But it's
So
about
that-
how to start. Like
हाँ.
उनका एक policy है कि we'll give you this much of money. You have to create the samples. We are giving you designer and we are paying them. So मेरा जो designer था उस time पे they were paying them. उनका tickets, उनका रहना, everything.
Okay.
They used to come to Kashmir and वहाँ पे एक हफ्ता 10 दिन रहते थे. And for the sampling also, अगर वो मुझे at a time 10 करोड़ भी देते तो मुझे लगता ये भी कम है.
अच्छा.
But this is how human mentality is, human thinking is कि जितना भी उसको मिल जाए उसके लिए वो कम ही लगता है हमेशा. So उनका है कि पहले सैम्पलिंग बनाओ, फिर उसी से सेल्स होंगी. जब सेल्स होंगी तो मेरे पास पैसे आ जाएंगे. That's how it works.
Dr. Devika was
No, it's Devika Krishnan.
Dr. Devika Krishnan.
She's not doctor.
Okay, Devika Krishnan.
Yeah.
She was your mentor?
Yeah, she was my mentor. And in CDI, my mentor was Yasir Shafi Mir. So because of him, I met C2K, and that's how it
Okay.
started.
So, shall we talk about role of mentor?
Yes, sir, very important.
Yeah, I think, role of mentor is very important in any education department. Anything. It's not only about the entrepreneurship.
Mhm.
It's how they see you and how they see your worth also.
Mm.
How they appreciate you, your ideas, your thinking. What are you capable of doing things? So role of mentorship is really very important in any.
Although we've understood, that these mentors have played a very important role, and the way they sort of react to when you come up with questions, they appreciate, they encourage. Tell us a little bit more, one or two maybe stories, incidences where, if that mentor hadn't said this or nudged me in this direction, I would be doing something really different.
Yeah,
Or
I think like the same Dr. Yasir Shafimi, like if he hasn't introduced me to the commitment to Kashmir, and he really helped me, like, no, you have to do this. Like, there's a scope in this. Let's do it. Let's give it a try. And then I did my interview with Leila Taibji. She's a co-founder of Commitment to Kashmir. She's a very craft lover person. She has her own like venture, which is Dastakar. They bring all the crafts of India together and they do exhibitions there. So she did my interview and she sees something in me which my mentor has like helped me to grow in that thing. So I got selected and that's how it started.
Hmm. And the second mentor?
Second
Devika.
mentor was, because of her I'm in Bangalore. So
Okay.
she bring me here. So when I first came to Bangalore, like my father, she came to my home also. So my father met him. They chat with each other, and then after that, when I was coming to Bangalore, my father's like, "No, you know." I said, "No, I'm staying with Devika." She's like, "Fit ठीक है." Yeah,
Okay.
that's how like the teachers and mentors' responsibility towards a student that will help them to grow. सी अगर उस टाइम पे मेरे फादर ने कहा होगा नहीं जाना है, आई डोंट नो एनीवन इन बैंगलोर बिकॉज ऑफ हर. I met so many people like from different backgrounds, and they all are my very good friends now. Everyone, despite the age, they are like 60, 70. Like, वो सब मेरे अभी friends हैं. Because of that, and my father trusted him, and she took the responsibility to bring me here. So
So
that
you
teacher's
tell-
responsibility, role of mentors is very important in everything.
Please enlighten us about the role of mentor. So you have been a mentor to me for this long. Why did you do this? And who has been a mentor to you?
Yeah, I think
What is a mentor?
a mentor is someone to whom you can pose your questions without any
Fear.
inhibitions, any
Mm.
fear of being judged.
Yeah.
And I don't know, when you arrive at a place when you say this is my mentor, you just know when you have the confidence that I can go to this person for this thing. Just you pick up the phone and you call them, and they also pick up the phone and answer,
Mm.
right?
Yes.
That is that is the courage, that the backing that you feel that you have. There is someone who will listen to me. They don't have to tell you what to do necessarily, right?
Mm.
You know somebody will listen to me. What happens is when we grow up, in the household, parents, sometimes, most of the times what we hear is parents are not listening to me. I want to do this. I
Mhm.
have, a hobby, photography. I want to make this my profession, but they're like, this is not what is going to help you make money. In your case, crafts.
Mm.
No, this is not what you should do. But they are limited with their worldview. They have had their experiences. You can't blame them.
Yeah.
Now, where do you go? You go to a teacher, right, in the classroom. But if they are shouting at you, if you're not finding your answers, then you will go to someone else for answers, and you keep looking. And by then, maybe some of us, we lose the courage to go to someone else. But some retain the courage and then go to someone else and then ask their questions. Maybe you get your answers, maybe you don't. But mentor is someone who's your friend, philosopher, a guide who speaks to you, right? You deliberate.
Yeah.
The mentor may not have the expertise or ultimate say on things, saying this is how you should do this. But you can deliberate over something and they'll share their perspective. You will share yours as equals, actually, right? You may look up to them, but there is no imposition of what you should do, what decision you should take. Just reflecting together.
True.
Now, whatever decision you take, I'll still be here if you want to talk more.
I think parents trust teachers more than their kids. That's how that trust should be used, like to
Wow.
grow and build them.
That's a wonderful insight.
They leave all their queries and doubts and just trust the teachers.
See, if
that kids
teacher
are going
tells
there.
the parent like आपका बच्चा अच्छा नहीं पढ़ रहा है, चाहे वो कितने अच्छा हो, parents will trust them.
It many conversations that have happened today have made me feel so responsible, as a teacher
Yes.
towards society, towards parents, towards kids who are coming.
See, if some parents will come to you and they will be like, see, our kid is not good in this and that, but the student, how he is. If you tell them, no, you are wrong, they will start treating their kid like differently. Sometimes kids are being treated the way teacher tells them how your kid is. Like we have seen in that Tare Zameen Par movie.
Yeah, correct.
Like उनके बच्चे का जो भी प्रॉब्लम था, टीचर्स उसको कुछ और वे में लेते and they were telling the same thing to their parents and they were very aggressive towards their kids.
Role of teachers, I think as a state, as a country, as a nation, we have to invest a lot more in building teachers.
True.
In helping teachers understand the accountability, responsibility that they have, and also the rewards. Social reward is there, right? Parents already trust.
Yes.
There has to be more than social, material, financial reward. We have to channel more of these rewards towards teaching profession so that more good people are attracted towards this profession.
Sir, I personally don't see people choosing teaching as their career choice. It is the last option.
Yes, it is.
बैचलर के बाद जॉब नहीं लगी, मास्टर
Go
कर
for
लूंगा,
the teaching.
मास्टर के बाद जॉब नहीं लगी, पीएचडी कर लेता हूँ. अब तो यार पीएचडी हो ही गई तो पढ़ाई लेता हूँ. There is no passion कि यार मैंने टीचिंग करनी है, I want to change something. Only one in I think 100, 500.
I think there should be
are there.
some sessions for the teachers as well to remind them their responsibilities, their roles towards the kids, towards the students, towards the society, what they have. Like I have never seen like any university जहाँ पे professors and teachers को भी counseling किया जाता है कि आपको कैसे रहना है, आपको कैसे students के साथ interact करना है. They're using the same method they were using 30 years back, 50 years back.
I don't.
And not only, there are two questions, what and how. What is, teachers should know what is their role, but they also need to know how will they perform their role. Right? So that is where capacity building of teachers, their training, refresher
That
courses,
should be.
they happen. As students, we don't see, but from the other side of the table, I can, representing teachers. I'm telling you, yes, there are programs. I also go teach, help build capacity of teachers. I attend some courses myself. But what we are discussing there is disciplines, is the subject matter, whatever we teach, for example, finance, accounting, management, that is what we learn. But understanding, seeing a student as a mentee, no, that is something that we are not doing right now. Seeing the student as, someone who has unlimited potential, as a future of the nation. We read this, we are told this, but how do we internalize that in our teaching, method of teaching, interacting, our demeanor, our behavior, how we ourselves conduct ourselves in front of students? All of that has to, the how is not taught. The how, yeah, it's a big question.
Teaching, sir, and only those people. So teaching is not a career choice, first career choice for most of the people.
Same
And-
like entrepreneurship is not a choice,
Yes.
like it's a last.
It's a last choice, last resort. At least it's a resort.
Yes.
I mean,
And then those people who have done something, achieved something in life, then they realize after years, when time has passed, And now I feel responsible. This is my responsibility to go out to the students, the future of the nation, who see students as the future. They don't see them as बच्चे हैं, ये तो क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं, दिमाग खराब करते हैं, इनको हटाओ यहाँ से, मैंने पढ़ाना है और जाना है.
हाँ.
सर कैसी होती है सर, क्लासिक टीचर आ रहा है, देयर आर आईज लुकिंग एट यू कि बताओ क्या पढ़ा रहे हो, ये तो समझ नहीं आ रहा है.
And
I see
teacher
one
and
guy from
mentor should be
IMBA.
visionary also.
हम्म,
उसका विजन बहुत ही बड़ा होना चाहिए.
हम्म,
He should be stuck at one place like just teaching. उसका विजन ही
facilitation.
वो विजन फिर स्टूडेंट्स में दिखता है. That vision you can see in the student. Like अगर आप किसी से भी मिलते हैं, like anyone जिसका बहुत बड़ा business होगा, if you met that person ना, आपका विजन automatically
हम्म.
different बन जाता है. The perspective of looking at the things that changes.
अभिषेक told ना, मैंने internship करी, those people were I was only thinking about मैं 10 प्रोडक्ट बेचूंगा, 100 बेचूंगा, those were thinking about मैं 1000 प्रोडक्ट्स बेचने हैं. मेंटल व्यू एकदम से बड़ा हो गया,
See,
विजन
बहुत
ब्रॉड
सारे
हो गया.
लोग अभी मुझे पूछते हैं कि आपके इंस्टाग्राम पे इतने फॉलोअर्स क्यों नहीं है, बहुत सारे इतना ये करे. सो आई एम लाइक, मेरा सी
हम्म,
माय व्यू इज लाइक, मेरा जो है अभी विजन, इट्स लाइक ग्रो माय बिजनेस.
हम्म,
आई डोंट हैव टू शो इट ऑन माय इंस्टाग्राम फॉलोअर्स. कल को इंस्टाग्राम बंद हो जाएगा तो
हम्म,
everything is gone.
हम्म,
Don't have to build my business on Instagram. See, I can use I'm using Instagram for like showing my products, like लोगों को दिखा रही हूँ कि what handmade is. But it's not the only thing. I'll get my this sales. कल को अगर अकाउंट बंद हो गया, by any chance, आपका इतने साल का मेहनत तो चला गया. But what about the trust you are doing physically? उनसे मिलना, उनसे बात करना,
Coming.
they know you, they know your name. Instagram में account delete go, no one will know you, no one will remember you.
हम्म.
So we should use social media to showcase our product, but we shouldn't be solely dependent on this thing, because
Instagram should not be our business. Our
हाँ.
business should be our product and
it's
the
a
customer
trust,
and the value.
it's a physical connection that you have with people.
Meet those students.
हाँ, meet the
Meet
people.
those
Like if you
customers.
met people here na, like they'll be like they will remember you like बहुत दूर से. Ay, Tobruk is there. Like in
Yeah.
Bangalore, a lot of people, they don't know me my name. That I told you in the beginning also. They know me as a Tobruk. Even I got a mail, hi Tobruk ji.
Mm.
It's like, that's how. And अगर वो कश्मीर भी जा रहे हैं, वो कश्मीरी लोगों से पूछते हैं, do you know Tobruk? अगर कश्मीर में किसी को पता भी नहीं Tobruk, then they have to Google it.
Okay.
अरे आपके
Because-
WhatsApp पे नाम भी तुबरुक ही आता है.
हाँ,
I was
everything.
confused कि
हाँ,
तुबरुक
because that has become her identity.
हाँ, तो बट अगर इंस्टाग्राम पे सिर्फ आप इंस्टाग्राम में कनेक्टेड है, मैंने देखा, मुझे अच्छा लगा प्रोडक्ट, नेक्स्ट मिनट आई विल फॉरगेट. क्योंकि सी अगर मैं रील स्क्रॉल कर रही हूँ, जो भी इंफॉर्मेशन हम वहां से ले रहे हैं, वी आर नॉट रिमेम्बरिंग इट. कुछ भी नहीं.
Tell us more about, you said it's the physical connect. Tell us about the physical connect. Yesterday you were talking about how selling a product or service, that is not the thing. What sells a product or service is the seva that you do.
Yes.
Right? The experience that you provide to the customer.
Yes.
So tell us about the physical connect. What does it mean for you?
When I go to the exhibition and a lot of people will come, it's not about the product. उन्हें उसका डिज़ाइन अच्छा देखा, उन्होंने उसका काम अच्छा देखा और उनको वो अच्छा लगा and they want to buy. It's about the stories connected to that product. And who are telling that stories? जो उस चीज़ से connected है, जिसके roots उस चीज़ से connected है, that are the stories that people love to hear. और वो उनको एक अलग सा connection उस चीज़ के साथ होता है. And they buy it. It's not only the product they are buying the stories. They are buying a part of that place which they never have been there. और या वो गए हैं वहाँ पे and they have अलग एक connection उनके साथ है, उस चीज़ के साथ, उस जगह के साथ है. That's what they are buying. And वो ऐसा कोई चीज़ नहीं है उन्होंने यूज़ किया और थ्रो किया. वो इस चीज़ को, इस क्राफ्ट को generations को पास कर सकते हैं.
हाँ.
Like thousands of like years के बाद भी वो प्रोडक्ट सेल नहीं होगा and वो पास ऑन कर सकते हैं अपनी generations को. It's the stories they buy. It's the connection with the people, with the artist, with the product. That is being sold out. Like I tell them the stories, I tell them how it is made, the process. So it's a information also they are buying. It's not
Right.
only this the product. ये लो आपने पहन लिया, this is a stole or this is a jewelry आपने पहना है. We tell them the process कि बना कैसे है ये product. How much time it took to create and to make it. And is it sustainable? Yeah, this is not affecting any environment. Like it's a sustainable. So that are the things people get connected. It's not about the product only. It's not about the design. It's not about the embroidery. It's all the stories.
Where did you learn all of this?
Hmm.
Imagine somebody who was interested in fisheries and organic
I was
chemistry.
angry,
Yeah?
sir, कि craft नहीं करने दिया.
हाँ.
True.
Hmm. Hmm.
See, what I am today is after my graduation.
Hmm.
अगर आप ग्रेजुएशन से पहले मुझे देखते हैं, आई वाज अ वेरी डिफरेंट पर्सन. मैं किसी से बात भी नहीं करती थी बिकॉज मैंने कभी घर में भी किसी से बात उतनी अच्छे से नहीं. आई वाज वेरी इंट्रोवर्ट पर्सन कि आई वांट टू टॉक, बट जो अंदर वो डर था गलत ना हो जाए. अभी अगर गलत भी हो जाए, इट्स लाइक केयर्स. बट इंफॉर्मेशन शुड बी करेक्ट, बट इट्स नॉट लाइक कि डर रहा है इंसान. डरना चाहिए.
नहीं ना,
That's what-
people around you are not rejecting you कि आप गलत बोल रहे हो. हम भी गलती करते हैं. We have
नहीं,
accepted
मैं
that. कोई
अभी
बात
का बोल
नहीं.
लाइक व्हाट माय पर्सनालिटी इज टुडे. इट्स आफ्टर
Hmm.
दैट कॉलेज
Hmm.
when I went to CDI.
Hmm.
Before that, I was totally different person.
Hmm.
So environment.
Environment, connection with people, you met people, you like exposure जो आप लोगों के साथ मिल रहे हो. I told you that vision जो लोगों का है आपने देखा कि वो आपकी लाइफ चेंज कर रहा है. Like exposure is very important.
Sir, how do we incentivize exposure? How do we teach exposure? I don't think how do we teach that. जब हम कुछ अलग करते हैं, what we are being told to not do, वो करते तब आता है ना exposure. You get exposed to a lot of things. हमें तो पहले ही रोक दे रहे थे, ये नहीं करना, ये नहीं करना, ये नहीं करना है.
So that's what like हमें जाना चाहिए different places पे. Like what do I say it, like कॉन्फ्रेंसेस में जाना चाहिए, लोगों से मिलो. आपके प्रोफेसर लाइक अगर फॉर एग्जांपल मेंटर है आपके, वो आपको मिलाने चाहिए लाइक हाई मीट दिस पर्सन. बट वो खुद ही वहाँ पे बातें करते करते दे फॉरगेट द स्टूडेंट. अगर वो उनको लाइक हाथ पकड़ के नहीं, बट एटलीस्ट दे विल मीट them with someone like इससे मिलो, then they will learn. It's not a one time, it's a like
Hmm.
long term process.
Hmm.
I think all stakeholders have the best interest in mind, but gradually that intent, that central idea that education system, even for parents, they want their kids to do the best. Teachers, they would love for their students to be the best, achieve the best. But when you get stuck in the daily rut routine, now a teacher has to teach, take attendance, do paperwork, mark the sheets, answer sheets, some administration work, organize an event, and 100 other things. Then it becomes part of the routine. And
Yeah.
then we forget that the purpose why we are there. The central stakeholder, the student, we miss what is important for the student.
Events, who are those events for? Students. But did you ask those students, चाहिए आपको वो event? करना क्या है आपने, उसकी responsibility से क्या होगा?
And I'm not completely discounting, there are teachers, there is intent,
Yeah, there is.
but it's, and I'm saying they have the best interest in mind. We have to have some guardrails for younger people, for students, right? We can't just let them go everywhere and have whatever exposure they want. We can't do that.
Yeah.
But what all are we doing and what all should we be doing? How much can we do? That much we need to
This
at-
gap
yeah.
has to be addressed. But how? By talking is one thing,
Hmm.
but there has to be something more. I see you as a change maker to the craft business in Kashmir, because you came out of that जहाँ पे कोई कुछ नहीं कर रहा है. Now you've started doing something. People have recognized, and you're also making money. They can see कि हम भी करेंगे, chance
करेंगे.
लेंगे तो हो जाएगा.
Yeah, after like when I passed out from the CDI, there are very like 5-10 students. They reach out to me like how to do, where from source the material. I guide them. Like there are 2-3, I think, I don't know, remember them. They are doing the business. Like it's a small, but still they are doing it. They have started where to get raw material, where to get the artisan, what to do, what next. Like that's how you can help others also.
Others have to see that. We are talking, this is one stage.
they-
वो भी कर नहीं रहे हैं.
उनका भी इंटरेस्ट होना चाहिए. आप उनको फोर्सफुली नहीं ला सकते, बट इट
You
हैज टू बी
can't
देयर
change
इंटरेस्ट.
anyone.
Yeah.
Unless that
No
person
one wants to
change.
change.
हाँ.
Everyone wants to improve. Okay. What is your message to the student entrepreneur?
For student entrepreneurs, it's like if you really want to start and if you really want to do something in your life, you should start. And entrepreneurship is all about persistence. There are no shortcuts in this. So, yeah,
Okay. What is your message to the parents?
let your kids do whatever they want, but guide them and help them to grow. And उनको इस ज़माने के लाइक इस ज़माने के हिसाब से उनको ग्रो करे, ना कि जो आपने देखा है। लाइक दैट एक्सपीरियंस इज़ गुड फॉर देम, लाइक टू टेल देम कि व्हाट वी हैव फेस्ड, हमने क्या-क्या देखा दुनिया में, उनको वो भी बताओ, बट लेट देम ग्रो इन दिस एनवायरनमेंट जहाँ पे वो है, बिकॉज़ दे आर सीइंग द वर्ल्ड। आप घर पे बैठे हैं, आपने अपना जी लिया, लाइक दुनिया जो था आपने तब दैट वाज़ टोटली डिफरेंट व्हाट इज़ टुडे। सो उनको ग्रो होने दीजिए।
What is the message to the teachers?
Teachers is support the students, listen to them, appreciate them, and help them also, like जितना भी आप कर सकते हैं, बिकॉज जो आपके पास कनेक्शंस है वो स्टूडेंट के पास नहीं होंगे। जिन लोगों को आप जानते हैं, स्टूडेंट को नहीं पता है कि क्या करना है, कैसे करना है। एंड इट्स अ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ऑफ मेंटर्स ऑल्सो टू गाइड देम। इफ दे आर रॉन्ग, गाइड देम, लाइक जैसे करते हैं लाइक टीचर्स या बहुत सारे टीचर्स गाइड करते हैं। जैसे आई वाज लकी टू गेट अ मेंटर लाइक
Mhm.
आई गॉट।
What is your message to people back home in Kashmir? Students who are trying to start up, right? They're thinking they're the verge of, and it is very easy to say situation is so difficult and very natural, and not blaming for thinking like that, but the political situation, the social situation is vulnerable, right? Is unstable. Despite that, what can they
I
do?
would say कि if you really want to start something, just go for it. Don't care about the people. They'll just talk. अगर आप कुछ कर रहे हैं, still they will talk. अगर आप कुछ नहीं कर रहे हैं, still they will talk. And show them. कुछ बन के दिखाओ उनको. Like if it's a small, see लोगों का क्या है, they will कुछ भी बड़े बन जाओ, they will still talk about you. आप कुछ नहीं कर रहे, they'll still talk about you. Just ignore and let yourself grow and start doing it now. Like whatever they want to do in any field, just do it. और स्टडीज को साथ में भी कर सकते हैं। एंड इफ दे वांना गो फॉर अ गवर्नमेंट जॉब, एग्जाम के लिए पढ़ सकते हैं। बट इफ यू वांना स्टार्ट, जस्ट स्टार्ट इट साइड बाय साइड, लेट्स सी। अगर बढ़ रहा है तो गो फॉर इट नाउ, अगर नहीं तो देन छोड़ भी सकते हैं। बट एटलीस्ट यू ट्राई, एटलीस्ट टेक दैट वन स्टेप। जो आप डर रहे हैं ले उठाने से, आगे बढ़ने से जो लोग डर रहे हैं वो एक स्टेप उठाने से, लेट्स टेक दैट फर्स्ट स्टेप।
What is your vision with Tobruk?
To grow it, like to have more crafts people connected with us, and I think to grow it, well, to take it globally, like abhi to utna nahi hai, but still I'm growing. It's not that fast, but it's growing good.
What is your message to the craftsmen of Kashmir?
Let your kids be connected with the roots and teach them, like I know education भी उनको पढ़ाओ, उनको दुनिया का टेक्नोलॉजी नॉलेज सब कुछ दे दो, बट एटलीस्ट डोंट लेट देम फॉरगेट द रूट्स, हु वी आर, आज हम किस वजह से यहाँ पे है। सी मेरे फादर ही यूज्ड टू मेक द कार्पेट्स, उसकी वजह से, उस कमाई की वजह से हम सब अभी पढ़े, हमने मास्टर्स किया, एमबीए किया, डॉक्टर बने, इंजीनियर्स बने, बिकॉज ऑफ दैट। इट्स who we are because of the crafts. It's not about the crafts only, agriculture, because my family background is also agriculture. So मैंने खेतों में खुद काम किया है। We have a kitchen garden, we have a rice fields. Like मेरा डेट शीट निकलता था, मैं काम कर रही होती थी।
What is your message to us, Guess India?
To reach out to more and more people, like to get the stories, and so other people are inspired. किसी के भी एक बात से अगर एक ही इंसान इंस्पायर होता है तो विच इज़ अ बिग थिंग। लाइक एक इंसान वो फिर और 10 लोगों को चेंज कर सकता है, उसके साथ जो कनेक्ट होंगे, दैट कैन हैव अ रियली ग्रेट इम्पैक्ट। इट्स नॉट लाइक वील चेंज द नेशन, इफ इट्स अ सोसाइटी, अ पार्ट ऑफ अ सोसाइटी वी आर चेंजिंग, that's really a big impact. And that small part can change. You never know क्या हो सकता है.
What do you want to do for student entrepreneurs? Have you thought about it? How do you want to give back to those, empower those students who want to become entrepreneurs?
I want to give them like the environment they can grow. Like ऐसे institutions होने चाहिए जहाँ पे उनको सपोर्ट मिले. इट्स नॉट अबाउट द फाइनेंशियल, इट्स अबाउट द आइडियाज जहाँ पे वो अपने आइडिया को क्रिएट कर सकते हैं, लाइक आइडिया को इम्प्लीमेंट कर सकते हैं, जो उनका आइडिया है उसको एग्जीक्यूट कर सकते हैं. आई थिंक दैट काइंड ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूशंस that will help students or student entrepreneurs to grow and to build.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
You came as a Tubruk
Yes.
to Guess India to us. So some things are planned. We tried so hard to find the fifth guest, but we were not able to fill the second slot. That was for a reason.
So I'm the second one.
No. You are the only one now.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. There's so many takeaways, and a different perspective that I've formed about education, about role of teachers, about how we as a society are nurturing younger people,
Yes.
personally as well, for me. So, I'm right now feeling overwhelmed with all of this, and it requires a deep reflection.
Because this is what
on
I have experienced in my journey. Role of teachers, role of society, role of parents, role of friends.
Hmm. Great. Thank you so much, Inshada, for making time for
Thank you
this.
for having me. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to be here.
Thanks to Javed Bhaiya.
Thanks to
Yes.
Javed for bringing Tubruk to guest
She's
India.
Tubruk. So she's not Inshallah.
We wish that you are a Tubruk for student entrepreneurship, and you are a Tubruk for this new wave of entrepreneurship in the Indian universities, that all of us, all stakeholders are trying their best right now to encourage the students.
Mhm.
And I'm sure with these messages going out, more and more students will think about entrepreneurship as something that is a tangible, solid
And one more
trade-off.
thing, I think about the entrepreneurship, we should talk about from the school also, like the business, the finance management. It's not only about the like जो पढ़ रहे हैं वहाँ पे get the exam done and everything is done. No, we should talk about these. We should have these subjects in school also,
Hmm.
so the kids have an idea how to manage the finances, how to grow the money,
Yeah.
like how to work. That kind of things should be from the school.
This is happening. There is school curriculum from grade 9th to 12th. I know in Delhi school this is happening. In Tamil Nadu this is happening. Himachal has started piloting. There are other states also which have beginning,
Oh, that's nice.
which have come up with curriculum. So
Hmm.
I think the future looks good. I think it's great
Started.
that the government has realized this. People, the universities, the schools are also adapting to this. All good signs, positive signs for students to build enterprises, and more importantly now to stay connected with their roots, use who they are, what they know, who do they know. Use all of that.
Entrepreneurship is
to-
not only about the sales and business, it's about the impact
Hmm.
that you are building and that impact you are having to the society, to the country. And
Yeah.
like see, बहुत सारे लोग बिजनेस कर रहे हैं, बहुत सारे लोग जो प्लास्टिक बैग्स बना रहे हैं वो भी तो बिजनेस कर रहे हैं, बट व्हाट अबाउट द इम्पैक्ट उसका सोसाइटी पे क्या हो रहा है, उसका एनवायरनमेंट पे क्या हो रहा है.
Yeah, right.
Entrepreneurship should be like
Conscious
conscious.
entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Think what you are building as well.
2 inch.
Don't build mindlessly. Build yourself,
वो तो
build your
सबसे ज्यादा
venture,
मनी बना रहे हैं like.
and build it for society, for impact, build the nation. Entrepreneurs are going to build the future of the nation.
Yes.
So with that, we conclude this discussion
Thank you so much.
with Inshada from Tobruk. And we hope that these learnings help build the student entrepreneurship ecosystem in India. Thank you.
Thank you so much.